Hey there, fellow scholars. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to Exogate Initiative, Episode 6, Artifact Collection. We're on WE 702. There's a squab scouting force across the plateau. We're looking for new worlds to invade, and the Queen leader is with them. I think they're preparing to get out of here. Take out the leader, or back to their homeworld, perhaps? So I've tried to shoot the Queen leader, and it didn't really work. But if you guys want me to try again, vote 1, and if not, vote 2. Alright, back to their homeworld, perhaps? Perhaps, although I'm interested in taking out their leader if it could stop the invasions. Wait, there are more queens here. What? Could be some kind of shared leadership, a hive mind maybe. Either way, we have multiple priority targets if we want to stop the invasions, but they're big and heavily armored. I don't think conventional weapons will hurt them, and they're about to leave. So I can have the soldier try anyway, or have an idea involving the gate. Whatever you guys prefer. Go on. I open our gate on top of their gate. I don't know what that would do. Is it safe? Rudy Cobb assured me that it's perfectly safe. That's not saying very much, but alright, if you're sure. As long as you don't destroy the gate and strand us here. Taking cover now. Look sharp, XO. They're opening the Exogate, sending you the coordinates. Opening the gate to those coordinates. Holy hell, the intersection of gates, it's beautiful. But I think it's gonna blow. Get down. What happened? The gate just closed. Beta Psi. You got one, XO. The portal's intersected and collapsed. One of their queens is dead on the ground. The others are gone. To wherever they were going, I guess. Or lost to space and time. So, vote, examine the corpse, or if some of them escape, the invasions won't stop. And that's right. I gate crashed them. Alright, so we're going to examine the corpse. Heading over. I'll stand by. The body is all charred up. The thing is massive up close. But the gate trick you pulled really did a number on it. We need to prise open the outer shell. What's inside? So there's only one choice here. Because I don't have an engineer and I don't have a medic. So it's strange. Its substructure is organic parts alongside machinery. And what seems to be communications equipment. There's a memory unit here too. And I think we can decode it. Get to it. Critical success. I think the thing is more like a field commander designed to route instructions to drone units like those in the base and to other commanders. There's something else here as well, XO. Coordinates, I think, to where it was headed. Could these be the coordinates of their homeworld? So, now we get to turn the tables, or we need to go there. What do you think? Alright, we get to turn the tables. If we could impart a program into a live commander, like those that got away, we might be able to change the way they think on a fundamental level, even distribute this to other commanders and drones. So the idea would perpetuate recursively until they all believed it. We could stop the invasions, and then some. 1, I like this plan. 2, it raises ethical implications. Or 3, like a computer virus. Like a computer virus. Kind of, but we wouldn't be corrupting their systems. There's a lot to work to do, but it would be more like a software patch, I suppose. On that, plants a new idea in their minds, and then we let them transfer it themselves across their network. And if the coordinates are to their homeworld, then we could distribute the program. We need to build something powerful and mobile enough to reach as many as possible. That's no mean feat. Nor was building the Exogate, but look where we are. This is it. You know how to stop the Squab's invasions. Get busy in the workshop and build that patch destroyer, or deployer. Let's not beat around the bush here. Doomsday device. Deal them a blow Our share price will never forget. I'm all for stopping those things invading the base, but at what cost? Just don't do anything I wouldn't do, okay? So let's get a workbench. Plop this bad boy here. And we're still working on the library stuff, so that's taking some time. Looks like Alpha Med Energy is ready to get out there. This rock is still unanalyzed. Alpha Med Energy might go to this one next. But it's a way hard for them. So I'm going to cancel that. So let's put together like the best engineer team I can to do that mission. So I only really have Gru because the other engineers are tied up mining Astral. So Gru, good luck to you. And then the best, I'm going to send Rock Fraggles and another soldier as well, Tangier. So an engineer and 2 soldiers to go here. So this is just Alpha NG. We'll send Alpha NG out because this is a dangerous world. Oof. Well, that's going to suck for you guys, but not for me because I'm safe in the base. All right. Astral Mining is doing that. Beta Psi, you are ready to go out too. I'll give you a medic. And then Beta Psi, you can head here. That's going to hurt. Let's not do that. That's a bit too hard for you. Is there somewhere better? Ah, here. Okay. Good luck! Glad I'm not you. It looks like some people are going to wait a while to rest. I'm going to stop the recurring astral mining because I'm going to try to get some Malgam next. But I'm going to wait for the mining team to rest because they haven't rested in a bit. So let's get some Amalgam storage. Budget textile sources are hot. And I have literally no insight into textile sources. So here's the workshop. The workbench. So here's the Squab Patcher. The Squab Patcher requires 50 Amalgam, 10 Exonium, and 5 Cobium. And then we can also build light and heavy exosuits once I have the tech for it. Still working on the library. Okay, we found Exonium here. Nice. So I'm going to claim the worlds that lead up to that. Because we're going to want Exonium. So in order to build light exosuits to go to hazard worlds, we need 5 Amalgam and 2 Exonium. And you're going to need one suit per person. So if you're going to a hazard, you'll need at least 3 suits. So that's something to work towards, in other words. How's the price of Astral going? It's pretty low. I'm going to wait. Library did just get researched. So we're going to start to get a library together. So the current priority is find an artifact. And I'll put a team together for that purpose. But first, we'll need a scholar. Let's go find ourselves a Daniel Jackson. Aiming for like 2 scholars. There we go. All right. Raffle timer's up. And good luck to you, subs. So Alpha Psi... You know, I actually want maybe another soldier or 2 as well. Especially if we're going up against the Squarbs. We might need it. So we're getting a library together, and libraries are a way to study alien civilizations and also store artifacts. So artifacts is what we're doing first. So I'll get some artifact storages. Once the builder bots are done doing their stuff. And Gru's injured, but did get an ore sample from that dangerous world. So, that worked. That's great. So I'm going to claim the Exonium planet, and then we're going to analyze the stone at this planet. Maybe it will be Cabium, maybe it won't be. I do see the money. I have a lot of Astral that I can sell in a pinch, and then I have patents that I can write. I'm not too worried about it. Oh, one of my gators died. So an ambulance dock is required in the med bay. So who died? Oh, Scotia, Scorp, you done. No, Kellyan got cooked. What was Kellyan? So Kellyan was, I think, at Beta Psi, and Ripperoni'd. So what I need to do is I need to let me add that to priority and bury Kellyan. Died during surgery, yeah. So I need a little bit more power for the cremation unit. So we'll get some more generators in here to power up that crematorium. What health problems does she even have? Was she the one that broke a leg? I forget. But, yep. That's rough. And then our Hall of Heroes will get a first notch. Okay, we do have some scholars for hire. I'm going to hire 2 of them. So one is very knowledgeable, and the other is logical and knowledgeable. So we'll hire you and you. And raffle timer's up for that. But I'm going to want to put together some scholar teams specifically to go get the artifacts. So let's put a team together now. We'll do Alpha Scholar. This will be a soldier, a scholar, and a medic. I'm going to blow up a lot of the teams right now. Just get rid of all of them, repurpose them. And then astro mining is still going to be 2 miners, but I think what I'm going to do is keep at least 1 level 3 engineer at home. So I'm able to construct things. So JD and Gru with a soldier escort. So this is the astro mining team. And then I will blow up these old teams here. The 2 scholars that I have going to be named Flash Firestorm. And Shona. So this is the Alpha Scholar, and I'm going to set them out immediately. This is a very easy world for an Alpha Scholar to go to. Start. I'm going to check if there's other easy... Yep, this one's relatively easy as well. So let's set up a Beta Scholar team. So Shona. Give you a B, yellow, Beta Scholar. And you are going to take a soldier and a medic with you. Oh, do I not? I only have 1 medic left at home, so I'm going to send Whammy instead. And Beta Scholar, you're heading here. Cool. I'm also going to want to recruit another medic. It seems like I'm low on medics. Pay them, you know, minimum wage. And we found Malgam on the new planet, which is kind of unfortunate. I was hoping for something unique. But that's okay. Alright. The remaining members I've got a bunch of scientists, so I might be able to put together a Psi team. Let's go do that. So Perry, you guys will be green. I'll give you Delta Psi. So Perry, Ruburn, and just all scientists. Why not? Go crazy. So Delta Psi. I really should have had like Tri Psi or something. But you guys will go out here to this little science world if I had enough power. So in order to free up some power, let's disconnect these old ones that I'm not using. And Delta Psi out that way. That's a lot of team affinity. They must really like one another. That was accidental. So nerd team go! Exactly. Probably going to need new bedrooms. Especially given that I'm recruiting new medics and new soldiers. So here are some soldiers and a new raffle timer for that. One, two. I like those two most. They had higher stats. So 2 soldiers to be raffled off. Taking a look at them. I'm going to create a new team. Defense. And as one could imagine, the soldiers are going to be assigned to defense. In fact, I probably want another soldier, so let's pick another soldier out of that roster. We're running up a bit of a salary cost, though, I realize. But that's okay. I can always make quick buck. Like this. Boom. Alright, the cremation of Kellyan's body is complete. So we'll close that door. The astro mining is going to be sent out, and we'll give them 6 days recovery. And then the last thing I'm going to need is artifact storage. Because we're potentially gaining 2 artifacts right now with Scholar Team Alpha, Scholar Team Beta. And the lockers and beds are assigned properly now. Cool. An invasion will begin in 10 days, and power in the base is quite low. So some of these connected gates I can disconnect from. I would like to get Exonium at some point. But I could disconnect that if I needed to. In fact, I'm not even running... So, one of the issues is, for me to remember that there's Exonium here, like QP872, if I disconnect from it and disconnect the pathway to it, it's no longer obvious that there's Exonium there, right? So it's one of the things that I would probably change about the game, to have like a running log of the worlds, even if the gates aren't connected. But, oh well. Salicata, thank you for the resub. So if power's low already, and the squarbs are going to hit me soon, I really ought to get my power up a little bit higher. So I'm going to have more, like, essentially bait generators around the gate, so that the squarbs don't go deeper into the base. It doesn't really matter, it's just aesthetics, but that's what I'm doing anyway. Alpha Scholar reporting. We're in what we believe to be a cemetery. It's full of fake bones. Vote 1, what's the punchline? Vote 2, it might be a trap. Or vote 3, what are they made out of? I think we're in a spirit Halloween. Used to be a Staples. Which used to be a Tweeter. Which used to be a Blockbuster. Alright, what are they made out of? Not sure at the moment. They look convincingly real, but they aren't. We would like to analyze the area and find out what happened here. So I can have the Scholar take the lead, or have Mike take the lead. The medic. So do we leave it up to a Scholar or a medic? Mike or Flash Firestorm? Looks like a Scholar lead. I'll do my best. Call when you have more about this grave situation. Oh boy. So do I have any medics at home right now? I do. So Scotia, you're at home. And right now you're on duty. So let's create one more squad here. And this will be the faculty squad. So we have defense and faculty. And I'll put Avaren on faculty as well. And Tarmarin on faculty. The reason to keep a faculty engineer is building things like exosuits. If you take a look, working a workbench to build an exosuit requires a level 3 engineer. So you don't want to have all your level 3 engineers die and then not be able to make exosuits. In terms of the soldiers that we have, Raffle, we've got... Oh, Shona again. All right, I'm going to re-roll that. Marauder. So let's see. JD, you already have someone, so JB. And L crabs. All right, that looks good. You are the defense force. Oh, Dr. Krabs. Dr. Krabs, the soldier. All right. You have a doctorate in punishment. And we also have a medic to hire. You will have better stats. So I'm going to raffle this one off too. Zinlin. Perfect. The medic, which is a druid. Zinlin the druid. Alpha Scholar. Cultural report from AH, or whatever. I found several scrolls discarded around the cemetery, which seem to indicate that these people fabricated bones as replacements. We still don't know how they cremated the bones, or created the bones, rather, nor why their original bones were insufficient. So, vote 1, comb the wilder area, which is body and perception, or vote 2, what about excavating the graves, which is body and mind strength. Looking at Flash Firestorm up in the logs, I'm not really sure if his mind strength is up to snuff, but it looks like you guys want to dig up burial sites, which in my experience is a really bad idea, but we'll do it if you vote on it. That's not really my area of expertise. I mean, archaeology, yes, but not grave robbing. But if you insist, I'll call if we find something. Alright, running really low on money here. Don't worry, I noticed. Let's see. Krusty Rhino. Zinlin. I have a bunch of... Yeah, I'm not too worried. Let's just write some patents. I'm going to write a very spicy heat-resistant patent with Big Sea Panda. That'll keep us afloat for a while. You can also just, like, sell equipment and stuff like that if you really need to. Oh, I just sent you off-world? Did I? Yeah, it looks like Avaren is the resident patent writer. Fixed it. Beta scholars calling in. I found something, kind of book. I can't understand what it is written in it. Okay, I can't. I'm no longer literate. I can't understand what's written in it, but it's strange. I feel like we'll be able to soon. So, where did you find it? Which is 1. Why do you think you'll be able to read it? Soon read it, which is 2. Or where is your team leader, which is 3. Yeah, who's calling in? Whammy is calling in, the scientist? But Shona is not, who's the team leader, which is interesting. Is this like a satanic ritual where we're sacrificing Shona to read a book? Where's your team leader? Not far away. It's alright, XO. You should be happy. I just found genuine extraterrestrial artifact. I'm ending the call. Need to examine it some more. Alright. Wait, and then they hung up. Little eager. So here's Alpha Team, the other team. They successfully succeeded in their digging up of bodies. So we can either vote 1, take the artifact, or 2, to what end? And the transcription here is, I've attended plenty of archaeological digs, but exhuming a corpse here on AH was something else. It's a lot dirtier, that's for sure. But we need to find something in one of the graves. But we did find something in one of the graves. It's a small machine, sadly broken, but seemingly able to analyze the skeleton and replace a bone to... replicate a bone to replace a defective one. And if I'm reading the signs correctly, it was used by some social classes to fake their own deaths. Okay, we're going to take it. We did, and return to base. So there is a artifact of medicine that Mike brought home. All right, 5 gators were not paid, and they may leave the base soon if we don't have money. I will make money. Don't you worry. So some things that you can do if you're ever in this situation, you can like delete parts of the rooms that aren't containing stuff that matters to refund, like this. Right? Because that will make you some quick buck. You can also sell things that you don't need. So here's the artifact of, that looks like a gun. But here's the artifact of medicine. And if you take a look at the artifacts, this is 1 of 4. And when we have all 4, healing is double efficiency, or 100% increased efficiency. Some squarbs coming in to break stuff. And finding the artifacts gave us a bit of a grant, which is going to pay for some stuff in the meantime. The current priority is make contact with alien life, so Alpha Scholar will be sending back out. I'm just trying to find the easiest alien life quest to go, and I think it's this one. So Alpha Scholar, good luck. Don't fail me. Yep, the Squarby Squarbs destroyed a whole lot of generators. That's why I built them up here. Alright, Averin, we're still writing the pad. Got it. I don't know what's going on with this zone here. They seem to have a problem placing the generators there for some reason. I don't know. So the Astro mining mission, once it redeploys, that can be one way for us to sort of bankroll everything. And then here is the science mission from Delta Psi. And then we could also just continue to write patents to make sure to bankroll us that way as well. We need your help. It's about whammy. They're acting crazy. It's the only word I can think of. So, 1, be more specific, or 2, it's the book, right? In whammy, Shona, Fraggles, everybody's mental health is tanking in the logs. How do you... Yes, it's the book. A few days ago, they started talking about goddesses encased in blocks of light. They said that we should believe in the inevitable. They keep trying to convert us. 1, all right, let me talk to them. Or 2, have you tried doing what they say? Let you guys vote on that. All right, let me talk to them. Okay, but I'm warning you. It won't be easy bringing them back to reality. It's okay, put them on. They spoke to me, Exo. Who did? The deities, of course. They spoke of sacred objects that will let us understand the cosmos. They speak through the book. Their lights never cease to dazzle me. People would be like planets. The dust on my hands tell a story of the future. So, logic, 1. You're not making any sense, or much sense. Are you sure that's what they said? 88% chance of success. Or 2, dust. Did you perhaps inhale some of this dust? 79% knowledge check. Hey, Corner Perry. Thank you for the resub. And you're still alive. As one of our primary scientists. Well, we have near tie here. Alright, I'm going to do the logic one, I guess. Yes, well, I think so. Because when you become this self-aware, everything else is just poetry, you know? I don't understand. I don't want to be separated from reality, but they don't want to understand. How can I make the others understand? So 1, a team strength comes from everyone working together, don't you think? Which is social, 60% chance of success. Or 2, you've been drugged by a substance on the book, drop it. Mind strength, 40%. 1. It is successful. My head, what's happening? Whammy, did you copy? XO, what's wrong with him? What do we do? So, knock them out with the book, then hold your breath while you do it. Or 2, knock them out, stay away from the book though. Or 3, calm them down and take the book away from them. Just don't breathe in the dust. It's 1, 2, or 3. Calm them down, take the book away, don't breathe in the dust. Knock them out, stay away from the book. Or knock them out with the book and hold your breath while you do it. So, Whammy, are you, or rather, Shona, are you ready to drag people back? All right, so we're going to try to calm them down. It's done. Hopefully it'll be okay now. All right, bring the book home with you in a sealed container. Don't let any light reading, don't do any light reading on the book on the way home. Unfortunately, Whammy got a little hurt. Shona was a little rough. But we got another artifact. So that's good, I think. Whammy was just diagnosed with craziness. Good news, nobody. The super kaleidoscope super exploded. Good, more astral to process. Thank you, Astro Mining Team. Keeping our base afloat. Iverin, what is going on with your patents? Why are you just not... You're eating. Okay, cool. You did bring them back, Shona. That's true. They didn't end up like Kellyan up here. Rest in peace, Kellyan. So this is a... maybe a good place to send these scholars, because it's recommended level 2. It's a unusual event, which will double the XP. So once one of the scholar teams returns, I'll put both scholars in a team with like a soldier and head up to that event. Just, they're probably going to get shocked, but you know, whatever. First contact report from Doe. We followed the voices on the wind, which led us to a monument atop a small mountain. There, the voices and the wind speed seemed to grow exponentially. We couldn't tell what they were saying. It sounded like a language to me. I wonder if a race of people died here, or vaporized, perhaps. We don't believe in the supernatural. We all heard them, and I'm struggling to think of another explanation. We'll send more missions to investigate. Return to the base for now. So, I just met some non-hostile aliens. They are the Incorps. After first contact with alien native to a planet, you must pick a stance based upon their attitudes towards the initiative. If they're friendly, you can send cultural study missions. If they're hostile, you can send defensive missions to secure your position. If they're neutral, you can choose between either stance. Once your cultural studies or defensive missions are complete, you can build a foundation for diplomatic relations, allowing you to claim the world in your area of influence. So, right now, I have a neutral position towards the aliens. So, what should I do? Build a cultural study mission. Or alternatively, build a defensive mission. And the choice will be up to you. And the current priority right now is to either, to launch some sort of mission. So, study an alien culture. And there's going to be some things required to do this. I'm going to need a study desk and bookshelves. Daniel Jackson would be proud. 1 more minute to vote in that poll up there. Are there different outcomes? Yeah, there are. What did the book do? The book was an ancient artifact. It's an artifact of the ancients. I'm also going to go to the library and unlock alien culture data study with our science. Averin, can we do a bioweapon patent? Cool. And we are going to do a cultural study mission. Copy that. So, if we want to create a cultural study mission, you won't be able to change your stance later. Yes, I am pretty sure. So let's go ahead and put a cultural study mission together. I am going to have both of my scholars with this soldier. So Flash, Firestorm, and Shona in the Alpha Scholar. So Beta Scholar is no longer really Beta Scholar. It's just, I'm going to call it Beta for now because I don't know what it's going to be doing. And let's add Alpha Scholar back here. The injury chance is greatly reduced by the soldier on the team from 56 to 17%. Sounds good to me. And we'll start studying them. So this unclaimed... Actually, you know what? Yeah, I'll do that. All right. And then for Astro Mining, they're going to be mining soon. For Beta, Soldier, Scientist, and let's add a Medic. And they are going to go... So that's Beta Psi. Or Alpha Psi, rather. So Alpha Psi is going to go head out. And then Delta Psi can head out too. Delta Psi I might want to split up. Well, they're all scientists. It's kind of weird. Yeah, I mean, so honestly, my 2 cents, I have too many scientists and I'm paying them too much money. I should probably fire some of them. So I think what I'm going to do is just send Delta Psi, because there's so many scientists, into increasingly dangerous situations for science. Because they're expensive and expendable. Good luck! You're going into Toxic Fog. level 8 mission. And then Alpha Psi, I'm going to send you somewhere a little safer, because, you know, I care about you. Thank you for tuning in to Exogate Initiative, which originally streamed live on Twitch, April 18th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, please let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you would like to join my gaming community, Rhadamant.com also has a link to Discord, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you in next episode or upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow Gators,